Hello, this is C-Dub with PianoClubhouse.com, and today I'm going to show you A Heart That Forgives by Kevin Levar. It's in the key of A flat. Okay, and your intro is going to start off like this. Okay, so first you have A flat, E flat, and A flat in your left hand. Then you have E flat, A flat, and E flat in your right. Okay, you have this line to A flat, to B flat, to C. So you have, okay, then you're going to move down to G, E flat and G, and your right hand you're going to play E flat, A flat, B flat. Okay. Okay. So yeah. All right. Then you're gonna do G flat, D flat, G flat, and A flat, like that. The right hand you're gonna do B flat, A flat, E flat, and F. Okay? Alright? Then you're going to move to D flat, A flat, and D flat in your left hand. Right hand you're going to do A flat to B flat. And then you have the next thing you're going to move to your left hand is E flat, B flat, and E flat. When you do that, you're going to do this. Okay, so I'm going from F to G. Okay, and I'm doing that while I hold down B flat, like that. Okay. All right, so your whole intro. And you can add, after you do that, you can add this G, B flat, and E flat. Okay. Alright, so then that takes you into the song. Alright, so going into the verse, we have, I want a heart that forgives, heart full of love. Okay, so you're going to start here at A flat and E flat in your left hand. A flat, B flat, C, and E flat in your right. Okay. You're going to walk down the scale to G and E flat in your left hand. G, B flat, and E flat in your right. Okay. You have F, C, and E flat in your left hand. A flat, C, and E flat in your right. Okay, so far you have here, down the scale, to F, to E flat, alright? We have E flat, B flat, and E flat. Your left hand, right hand, you have G, B flat, and E flat. Okay, then we're going to D flat. Alright, we have D flat, A flat, and D flat. Left hand, F, A flat, B flat, and E flat in your right. Down to C. You have C, A flat, and C in your left hand. E flat, A flat, and E flat in your right. Okay, so far we have so now we're at B flat. In the left hand, F and B flat. Right hand you have F, B flat, and D flat. up to C. Then you're gonna go to D. D, B flat and D in your left hand. F, B flat and D in your right. Okay. Back up to E flat. Different chord though. You have E flat, B flat and D flat in your left hand. F, A flat, B flat, and E flat in your right. Okay. All right. So that's the first time through. Okay. So the second time through, your chords change a little bit. So let's play through the first time one more time. First time. Second time through, you have the A flat again, down to G. All right, then you're gonna go to G flat. Okay, so you have G flat and D flat in your left hand, F, A flat, B flat, and D flat in your right. Okay, you have this chord, F and D flat in your left hand. E flat, A flat, and D flat in your right. Okay. Then you skip over the E flat and you're going to go to D flat. Okay, same chord I showed you earlier. You finish now. Okay. Then you're going to move here. Alright, so I'm doing E. D flat in my left hand, E, A flat, B flat, and D flat in my right. Okay, here I have E flat and C in my left hand, E flat, A flat, and C in my right. Okay, we go back to D. Back to D flat, to C, to D, and back to E flat. Okay, remember this chord? E flat, B flat, and D flat. Left hand, right hand, F, A flat, B flat, and E flat. Okay. So let's play through the whole that whole part together. Okay, so we'll do it slow. D, B flat, C, D, E flat. Okay. And then you just stay on that. Hard to forgive. And it's kind of just like the intro. Okay, so here you just have A flat down to the G, to the G flat. And then you're going to go to D flat. So I'm doing D flat, A flat, and D flat in my left hand, F, A flat, and D flat. Okay. And then to E flat, B flat, and E flat in my left, G, B flat, and E flat. Okay. So. Into the next verse. got that? Okay, so going into the next verse, everything is pretty much the same. A few changes. So when you're walking down from the A flat, the first time around you're going to go to G flat. That's a different chord. You have this chord here. Okay, so you have G flat and C in your left hand, E flat, A flat, and C. And then you'll go here to F and D flat in your left hand, F, A flat, and D flat in your right. Okay, so you'll be here. Skip to the D flat chord, and instead of going to the B flat, you're just going to go straight to the D. Just stay on that. Okay, instead of doing the, you're just going to go straight from here to C to the D. Okay, and there I'm doing an E flat, B flat and E flat in my left hand, A flat, B flat, E flat in my right, and I'm moving my A flat down to G. Okay, kind of resolve it. Okay, all right, and then the second time around, okay, you got that chord again. All right, just like in the first verse. First verse to the E, all right, then you're going to do a walk up just like in the first verse, but you're going to do it like 3 times. So you'll okay, so we'll do it this way. B flat, F and B flat, or you can just do B flat in an octave. And right hand, you do D flat, E flat, and A flat. Okay, instead of doing being here, move it up some. C in your left hand, B flat, E flat, and A flat in your right. D in your left hand, C, F, and B flat in your right. So move up to E flat in your left hand. Right hand you have D flat, E flat, and A flat. Okay, you want to do that too. So you have B flat, E flat, and G there. So it should sound like this. E flat in your left hand, D flat, E, A flat, B flat, and D flat in your right. Okay, so going into the bridge, you're going to be on D flat.